sitting on one of the trees again. See, I told you this is the exit. And that's where you want to go.
Do we see him?
Yes, you can see him.
Aina'vox will use her acid on him.
Alright.
Your acid can't reach.
In that case, we would have to go to initiative, but he is sitting rather high up. He is at least 40 up.
Alan can't reach him. Mine is
and
50.
Stop. As you move through here, you also notice that the cliff-like structures to your left and right do have a number of holes in them. The dens or layers of some sort of small creatures. And you quickly realize that they are, in fact, disagreeing with you walking right through their home. As we will go to initiative.
Sorry.
Yep, don't move, please. I will reveal them for you. As they start charging out of their holes.
A double rat.
We'll go to initiative.
We're gonna kill the sprite as well, right?
If I can reach
Do you want the sprite in initiative as well?
If he comes into range, I'm gonna lightning breath at him.
Alright, I'll put him into initiative as well. There you go. This rat over here. So what's their movement? Oops. Moves here and then does something very, very strange as it suddenly kind of blurs and then in its place are two rats.
Does this rat have mirror images?
Aina'vox.
I told you that the both ways led to rats. He says in an angry growl.
Can't we just leave? They won't follow us. We just go around.
You could head into the forest, assuming there's not much worse things there, and let me tell you, there is. Come on, rats are fun, aren't they?
So, okay, I positioned around like that, more precisely, when I went. Had enough movement for it, so. And I couldn't because I was charging, so there. Has to be there. Damn it. Oh well. Then. I mean, it's a rat, how hard could it be to bite? Apparently hard.
That is a miss.
But it's also 2.
The sprite will make sure that he's out of range from you and keep watching. This rat over here will move up, shiver and blur, and then there's 2 rats. X.
Do I in favor again? Oh, here.
Why are some of the rats hurt?
You don't know.
That's it.
Okay. This rat will do the same thing, blur in place. Then there's 2 rats. And then the rat will, in fact, attack Aina'vox.
Does it have reach?
Actually, it would have... Yeah, it has to move into you. That's true. Okay. This rat over here will...
If it's moving into me, I get attack opportunity, right?
Yes, you do. That is very true. I'm sorry. This rat will move. Split up. You certainly hit that rat, and it is, in fact, dead. Before it can attack you, even. Aina'vox.
I'm gonna charge.
Okay.
And go.
That is a hit and enough to kill this rat. It squeaks. And this one simply disappears. So Rexus.
Well. Walk up here and hit rat 9, I guess.
Okay.
Sure. No.
That is a miss. Number 10 will Move up and split up. Number 2 will do the same thing. Going here and splitting up. I still need to add some of them to initiative. I'm just going to have them act on the same turn to make it easier for me and to make it not disadvantage. They will just act on the same turn in the last initiative from this on out because I'd have to add them individually. Therefore, the sprite disappears.
You skipped my turn.
I did skip your turn. I'm sorry.
I see how it is. You don't like white dragons, do you?
I do. I'm sorry. It's your turn.
You favor white dragons?
What?
It's because they're white.
I've never suggested such a thing.
Now we're back into social commentary mode. Also, charge.
Okay, you charged the red.
This is going to be a common occurrence. I'm just going to charge everything pretty much.
Playing ping pong.
Pretty much.
That is not it.
Also, that's another 2.
The sprite is just gone, but you can still hear it giggling in the background. Objects.
And we'll bind number 7. Why not?
That is a
Why
hit.
am I still a sign?
I don't know, I'm sorry. Oh, that is really not intentional, but you do damage the red. It is not dead, however. Aina'vox. I'll try to fix your sign problem.
She's gonna charge
Impersonate.
the rat.
You must have set a sign to impersonate me or something.
I can check. That is just a hit. Which one?
12.
She can only reach once, so.
That is enough to kill it. Till Rexus.
We'll go for 9. If the 9 dies or disappears, we'll go to 7.
Let's see, that is... you need both claws to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is going to split. Oh right, this is supposed to be all the rats. Number 2 will split, and the copy will then move onto you.
I'm going to try eating it if it gets on.
And yep. Okay, you can take your attack of opportunity, and that is certainly enough to kill it. After which, number 2 will try to move onto your face.
I don't have combat reflexes.
Alright, let's see. Attack frame. 19.
That is a hit.
In that case, you take 1 point of damage and make me a fortitude save, please. That is just enough that you don't think you're affected by whatever strange thing these rats have.
Oh no, they're almost as bad as Aina'vox.
And all these rats over here are just going to blur, copy, and the ones in the back are going to move up.
Infinitely duplicating rats.
Now it's time for the breath weapon.
It really is time for breath weapons.
I
Well,
did forget one of the rats, but that's fine.
there's a rat on my face. I'm going to try biting it, and if I don't manage to kill it with my bite, I'm going to go ahead and change into a,
Claws.
yeah, I'm going to change into claws as well.
Okay. That is a miss.
Okay, pair of claws.
Oh. In the first set, there's a hit and enough to kill it.
I don't know why it did twice, but you know. Then we'll step check.
Thanks.
Oh, full attack this rat.
Go for it.
I'm now missing 2 health bars.
The first bite is enough to kill it.
It's alright, but I don't want to do really much else, so I'm
Okay.
just stepping up here.
Aina'vox?
Does one see a really good place to put a cone?
There's a few good places you could put a cone.
How
I'm
big
gonna
is
put, I'm gonna put
20.
I'm gonna put a line down here, I think.
Say 20-foot cone, so you can put some decent spots. That's 1.
Let's do it. Aina'vox gonna
Well, that would be stand there.
stand here. and use her breath.
Okay. I'm not going to bother rolling saves because this will kill everyone in the cone.
Boom.
As some of the rats disappear, others fall to the ground dead. T-Rexes.
Yes, indeed, yes, I can draw a line. I'm capable of this. Tyraxus moves up, opens his mouth, and lightning shoots out down the line here. Oh, basically a 40-foot line straight up in the rats.
Alright.
That's 3 of them. Kablam!
I mean, I'm going to roll saves just for giggles. One of them fails, but it doesn't matter because they have 2
Wait,
points.
why do you move? What? Why do you
What?
roll saves for my rats but not for Tina's?
It's not making a difference because
Just for giggles, I said. It
Okay.
doesn't matter. They have 2 hit points.
They're going
This
to die
is going
anyway.
kill all of them. The rats, there's still 3 left. Now there's 6. Who will... they can't quite make it to Aina'vox. This one can, and will attack.
Aina'vox gets attack opportunity.
That is true. Meanwhile, these ones will just move forward.
Yeah, she'll attack.
There's a rat on your face, even.
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
That
I'm
is it.
trying, but I clicked the damn rat. Oh,
That is it.
Well, that kills.
You attack twice.
Oh, sorry.
You got 1 attack
Go
through
with the
already.
first one.
Technically means another rat can step on top.
Alright, Avonix.
This time we'll not charge. Doesn't need to. Just stalk up to here and try to get some lunch. That's lunch.
That is very much lunch. You actually do manage to catch one of the ones that doesn't just disappear.
Yay! Rat's no longer an initiative, by the way,
They'll just act last.
because you removed that one.
Yeah, I didn't want the clutter. 24, that is enough to kill this rat. Aina'vox.
Yeah, she's gonna do it.
Biting claw flurry.
Yeah.
That is enough to kill 2 of them.
True.
Yes.
And
Tyraxus.
5-foot step. That bastard.
And there disappears the last rat. Combat is over.
Easy.
I told you there would be rats.
It was easy.
As you hear tiny hands clapping. Well done, I like that. There were so many and then there were none. Oh, great. Now, I did promise you an exit, and yeah, well, just go ahead.
What
I
about a
do hope
reward
that
for
you-
the fun we provided you?
Well, I think the exit is reward enough, don't you think?
But
Unless
the
you
exit
want
is
me
right
to...
here. We don't really need to find that anymore.
You want to cheat me. You know, I'll not fall for it. If you don't want to take the exit, then fine. But rewards, I mean, you could look in those red holes, but I don't think they have anything else. There might be more of them. The reds could be reward of enough of themselves, can't they?
Lightning breath!
Alright, what's your range on that?
40.
5 feet? Alright, he could be just in range. Let's see. I will make the save secretly. And he does in fact save. So he'll take 3 points of damage. Curse in a language that you can't quite understand. And flit away. That really is very rude, you know? I mean, very, very rude.
I'm sorry for my friend. He can be a bit angry sometimes. Come down here. I can fix it.
I will
You've seen me
not.
do it. I can cure you.
Sheep.
Just leave.
Sheep
Leave.
Sheep, before he runs, could I throw a rock at him?
You know, he is 40 feet up. That would be for a rock, I believe, 4 range increments. But if you want to, sure.
You know? You know.
Well, rank point increments, improvised weapon.
That's already including a minus.
That is not enough.
I didn't quite hear what you said there, Sprite. Why don't you come closer and say it again?
He's completely left.
You
I think
can't
he
quite
just
see him.
left.
You do eventually hear his voice coming from rather far away this time. You really shouldn't do that. I mean, I am not one of those who take things too seriously. I know it's a surprise, but if you do meet someone who does and you don't do this thing again in this particular place, you will have a very bad time. I just wanted to have some fun. I don't want you to get hurt. But if you continue to do things like this, I mean, you don't know the rules, so if you just do things your way, then you're going to get in trouble. But now, just leave. I really didn't enjoy this much.
You can like see heat just oozing from Tilraxos as if his temper is just boiling out of him.
Oh, time to take that feat for dual aspect fire.
Aina'vox basically walks up to Tilraxos and gives him a good one.
He, you see his grumpy face. A little bit of a smile creases his looks, and then he nods. He deserved it.
He sure did.
After a very short walk, you do indeed leave the forest behind you. And just looking around, you seem to have traveled far further than you should have been able to in that entire time. Copy your tokens. We'll go back to the overview map.
Copied.
Copied.
Okay. The overview, just give you a place to put your tokens.
Just in that spot.
Yeah, just here.
Apparently number
Just-
1.
Yeah, because there's already a set of us on this map.
My token's already here.
I will delete your
We
tokens.
must now kill our clones. It is the only way to ensure that we are the originals.
And the "you are here" counter is no longer necessary, as evening is just, or night is just arriving. You had felt like you would have to walk for at least another hour to reach the Storval Rise, but you are indeed pretty much in sight range. What you do notice almost immediately upon exiting the forest is that you're not entirely alone here. There are tracks of, well, not animals, definitely, wagon tracks rather, footprints and other signs of industry even. Looking further, even in the now encroaching darkness, you can see signs of logging, signs of construction, and even parked wagons. And looking even further, you can indeed see some torchlight coming from rather close by. On the other hand, you are where you want to be, so what do you do?
Well, I suppose we should steer very clear of this place and just go north to the edge to find a cave or crevice or something.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I don't really want to encounter anyone. They lock the forest, well, so be it.
You just
Maybe
want
we
to-
should put down a sign pointing them in the right direction.
Right, you want to look for a crevice far away from where you saw signs of, well, industry.
A small one, if possible.
And high up, if possible.
High up.
Not too much of a climb.
The
No,
cliff
but
is
not-
pretty much a straight wall. Anything that would be high up would be a rather difficult climb. There are no convenient high up caves that you also think are not inhabited.
Well, it
Unless,
could
of
be inhabited
course-
by
Well,
like bats or something that
yeah,
we can just eat.
Inhabitation is not
Generally,
really
we
a problem.
can fight small things, I think.
As long as there isn't a scorpion in there, we're fine.
We will send Volnix up to clear the cave.
Yes.
You can certainly go looking for a small crevice to spend the night in.
Nice one.
I will move you to
4
a
different rooms, like shared living space.
different map in just a moment. As you send a Volnix alone into the crevice that you do indeed eventually find, to clear it out, as you put it.
No, that was only if you had to climb first. Then you would climb up with a rope. Throw it down.
It's going to take up one.
Someone sees us climb up, like 3 dragons climb up on a rope.
I mean, ability of Volnix is the best, I think, here of climbing. Like skill
And
points.
if you fall, you can just sort of flutter with your wings.
That's true. I'm great at gliding back down.
So that would be the thought. And then you can we can climb up the rope, which we all should be able to do. And then we can sort of hide in there forever.
You do eventually find a crevice that fits your liking. Slightly high up, not too visible, but easily, at least visible enough for you to spot it rather quickly without having to, feel for it, basically. And you can enter if you want to. I will put you on a new map
We can,
as soon as I am ready.
We can find a door rock that we can put in the way.
Maybe not plug the entrance, because I think Aina'vox's breath kind of smells. But what's some
I mean,
air?
I don't really want there to be like birds and such coming in pooping on us.
Well, I mean, that would be food, right?
But pooping food.
Have to take every opportunity you can get for food.
Her breath is not smelly, it's just poisonous.
Maybe there were like spiders up there or something.
Copy your tokens again, please.
Spiders.
Pretty sure it's still on my clipboard.
Speed.
Okay. I will put you to the map Storble Rise then.
I guess it's the cave entrance.
Yes. You do find a small cave entrance. It looks to at least kind of fit your requirements.
Look inside.
Looking inside is rather difficult, as the entrance is somewhat, winding.
Tyraxus climbs up and pokes his head in. He has enough
Alright.
of this damn weather and these damn sprites. He wants a cave.
And he has a big head.
He has a big head.
He has a big head. And let me reveal the cave for you then. As the cave isn't as empty as it looks.
Whoa.
We'll go to initiative as you.
Oh no,
enter.
not porcupine!
There is something very spiky here.
These spiky things turn around immediately and make very, what's the right word? Impolite noises at you.
Our Volnix clone. There you go. Change back to normal. As
You
you
have
say,
10 seconds to evacuate the cave.
are we supposed to be able to see them on initiative?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, there we go. You want to evacuate?
They have. I don't think they sound like they want to wait.
They certainly sound like they want you out of their cave immediately.
We'll find another one.
I mean, do you say this to a Volnix, otherwise he's going to just dash?
No,
dash.
let's go for it. Go for it.
As a Volnix, basically, at the first sign that there's something there, just charges forward with, a bit of a fury.
That
Oh,
is
my
certainly a
mouth!
hit. Yep, you hit, meaning you take 1d3 of piercing damage. But the porcupine also takes 6 points of teeth damage. One point of piercing damage.
It's now the DR would have been good. He has to steamroll these damn porcupines.
You have to be level 5 to get that.
True, we don't need to do.
What?
The porcupine will then try to smack you with its tail
What are you
and hit
talking
for
about?
11 points of damage.
Ow!
11?
This sounds like I should just leave.
It's pretty bad right now.
The
I could
spiked
die.
tail smacks into you, hitting just a spot where the spikes can get into some really uncomfortable places.
Oh, fuck, he's so dead.
This porcupine.
Yeah, he's
Move
dead.
over here
Nice
and
nose.
also slap you. That is just a hit for 9 points of damage.
You're dead.
Well, there goes the white one.
Eaten by porcupine.
Well,
Go.
what?
You're
Go!
What?
Go!
We can't do that.
Fight them.
You
Come
need to
on.
fight. You need to.
You showed with the wolves. Do the same thing.
The porcupine is
what
not like
you
a
do.
The
wolf.
wolves don't have spikes.
Do what you did. Bite it. Just bite the spike.
Oh shit, we're so dead.
We haven't slept for days. Bite the big thing.
That is not it. This porcupine will go for the closest intruder. Actually, can it? Yes,
No.
it can.
No.
And we'll try to slap you.
No.
And fumble terribly.
Oh,
Yes.
These things are
Oh
horribly
wait.
rude.
You know, if they hit me, it's not bad. Because then I can make my claws poisonous.
Well, you can if you hit them as well.
No, I need my blood for it.
Yeah, but you take damage if you touch them.
Yeah, but I need to touch them first.
Of course so. Guess I'll fight it.
I'm just thinking of the...
No, I won't.
You miss. Telrexus.
He's not too happy,
all right. Lightning crackling from little Tyraxus.
Yeah, do it.
He opens up his mouth and lightning shoots out again.
Okay, the porcupines try to dodge, and 2 of them fail. 3 and 4 fail. Taking 6 points of damage. Alright. This one takes 3 points. Avonix.
What?
Okay.
Really?
I stabilized, it looks like.
Ta-da!
You did stabilize. This porcupine will go for that intruder over there.
Oh,
Ah, miss.
oh, you spiky beast.
This one will go for Aina'vox
Oh no.
for 9 points of damage.
Ah!
I've already said you have poison.
Yeah, now I have poison.
Aina'vox.
Just a second, it's damage.
You have
Blood.
acid breath.
No, I don't have any more left. Aina'vox, seeing that her blood is all over her now, smears the blood on her claws. Looks kinda thrilled at this.
You have a macro?
I sure do. But let's
That's
see if
the
I
fight
hit.
by me.
Those are 2 hits.
Awesome.
Which one are you attacking?
Number 5. No, wait,
Number
4.
5.
4.
4. Alright. You take 2d3 points of damage. But this guy will certainly take some hurt here. And
The
have to
breath
save.
and... Oh, sorry. The bite and the toxic blood.
He
And
does make the save.
And poison.
Actually, he needs to make another save for the poison, right?
yeah.
We should have a macro for the poison as well.
Was it 2d4?
2 free.
2d3.
Yeah, 2d3 points of damage. Do you have a macro for the poison?
Yeah, what? I know I made one per.
It's up there.
No,
Oh,
use
that's
breath
breath
weapon.
weapon.
Breath
Oh.
weapon. Yeah, he certainly failed the fortitude save for that, so I do believe he takes 1 point of con damage immediately.
Yep.
And then every round
Yep.
until he makes a save.
Yeah.
So you're pretty sure that your poison has indeed sickened him quite a bit.
Good.
This porcupine will attack
Come
Aina'vox
get some.
I need to
and
get
miss.
4 damage. Ow.
Attacks.
Well, Aina'vox didn't step down, but I suppose that's how it's gonna work. I'll step over on this one, giving Tyraxus good
Oh, so
reach to the giant Pokemon.
step
3.
down.
No,
is-
it's fine. I'll
is
take
here,
this
or?
one. I'm attacking this one now.
Okay.
That is a hit. For 4 points
I
of
take as
damage.
much damage as it does.
Yeah, you take 1d3
Let's
points
do
of
it.
damage.
1d3. There we go.
Alright, Tyraxus.
Kill this one with me.
Steps down here, tries to go for Porcupine 3. And I need a new attack frame because...
Porcupine 3. The
That's a 5 kill.
first two are enough to kill it.
Right, second claw go to 5 then.
Okay, then you take 3d3 points of damage. The spikes on these things are just everywhere. Volnix is stabilized, I believe. This porcupine is dead. Number 4, I need to reopen my attack frame. 1 second. This one. Well,
Oops.
try to attack
games.
Aina'vox. What? Oh. Porcupine healed you.
It's my secret power.
Porcupine clerics of Tiamat.
It's a rare breed.
This porcupine will attack Aina'vox and hit for 7 points of damage.
Those tails, man.
Ow.
These pelts will be worth much when we have all those spikes on them.
Yeah, these porcupines are massive. They are certainly bigger than you are currently.
I'll
Their
sleep
tails are
inside
like
one of them.
maces. Spiked maces.
Sleep inside the porcupine.
Just
we can make armor.
Yeah, the 4 number 4.
Well, did it make it safe for the poison?
Oh, right, it has to make a save. Number 4, well, he is already
It
poisoned.
takes 1 additional.
You take 1 per round every time he fails to save.
He
He has succeeded. Does he still take the damage?
I don't think so.
No,
Okay.
he takes it on failing the save.
But the con damage
This one per
stays.
I'll just check it again.
Those are all hits. The first 2 are enough to kill it.
And this last one will go on him and the poison.
This one will.
Can I use the bite on number 5?
No. I already did the damage.
Okay.
But this one will certainly save against the poison, or try to. Yep, that's enough.
Was it?
14 is just enough.
Oh yeah, 14.
Number 5 sees itself surrounded and will attack T-Rexes.
I need to take 3d3 damage, right?
Yes, 3 hits. For 10 points of damage against T-Rexes. Your takes.
Push the dead porcupine a little to the side. Moves into flanking the attack.
If you could you no, never mind. Could move there.
That is just enough to down it. Take
Good.
2d3 points of damage. Yeah. Go down. And combat is over, and the cave has been conquered.
Tyraxos sits down, starts gingerly pull out like spikes
Yeah.
from his teeth and mouth and everywhere. It's like, "Ugh, ugh."
Yeah, let's get those back.
God, these creatures are horrible.
If we could make them into a mutt, we can put that in front of the door.
I think White's down.
Tyraxos looks over to him. Oh, he'll be fine. He's not bleeding.
I think he. No, wait, he's not.
It was bleeding.
I would do something about it if I could.
You can't?
No, not at the moment. It's been long days
Well,
since we escaped.
maybe we can prop him up against the back wall then. Some rest. We'll see him wake up, right?
Yeah, we can use these for pillows.
No.
He looks pretty hurt.
Put them over here.
Yeah, let's drag him.
You know,
over.
there are scales missing and like large cuts.
We drag him into the
Remove
corner.
quills.
I can't see where you're pointing, so you're gonna have to actually drag. I mean,
There.
Drag
Okay.
drag them.
because I can't. I have zero vision while dead.
There you put your...
Tyraxos sits down, starts pulling out quills from him,
Yeah, let's pull up.
mumbling to himself. Ah, I am very sleepy. As he pulls out his eyelids, seemingly heavy.
Can I like stuff the corpses in a bunch here?
Sure.
So that there's like a wall of spikes.
Porcupine
What's
barrier. Oops,
outside?
I made it invisible instead.
Oh, now we don't have rocks here. Oh well.
I made the rock invisible. Sorry.
This cave is weird.
Aina'vox will help pulling out quills on the poor
Yeah.
white.
When the quills are pulled out from the white, Tyraxus is gonna look around. He's gonna look for the sandiest corner he can find.
Corners are certainly dirty, but not exactly sandy. Although with some effort you can pick up some grains of sand and kind of make your own tiny little sandbox.
Yeah, he makes a little pile of sand. You see him scuffling, his head hanging. He seems very tired, making the tiny sand pile, and then he lies down on it, looks over to the others, and say, I'm gonna rest.
What a beautiful pile.
Thank you.
I will need to do. I actually begin to make water.
Flood the cave.
Yeah, dig a hole and then plop water in there.
Let me give you some water.
There we go.
Perfect, yes.
You dug a big hole.
That's a bit
Like-
much water, but yeah.
Well, like, oh, let's make another one.
Oh, no,
Like, so-
wait, don't move. I'm dead.
There we go. That's a nice little pool. Yes.
Are there any
Doesn't
leaves
look
in
like
here?
it. Probably like hay and straw and whatever these things pulled in to sleep on.
There are some
Like
bits and pieces
moss fur.
that the porcupines dragged in, yeah, but not too much.
Much like a water pool. I'll sleep at the edge of it. I don't actually want to sleep in the water. Every day he'll refill the pool as I imagine some of it disappears along the night.
Is there trees nearby with some leaves?
There's a bush.
Walk out, 6 more porcupines stares down.
She just jumps over it and pulls the bush in.
Aina'vox never
Right.
returned, did she?
You can pull bits and pieces of the bush inside. I'll make it a token for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Can I get some sand?
I'll try to find some purple
I can
sand.
make you a little sand pile.
Make me a sand pile.
There's a sand texture built into MapTool, so
I have sand. I also have gold flooring if we need it.
Gold plate this cave.
So this is home.
Ah!
Here we go.
Beautiful sand!
Some salt. If there was just only a few tons of salt, that would be just wonderful.
see the
I guess
ground.
the ground will start freeze around you though.
Yeah, you see there, I'm starting to draw it there, the ground freezing over.
This is
Those
home.
two must be close.
And we sleep. Dreaming dragon dreams.
Yeah.
10 years later.
Right blood.
You're too big to leave the cave.
Oh.
What was in that water?
Oh, it's end water.
I will close my door really quickly, and I'll be right back.
What do
Well,
we do now?
we need to secure food, like a food supply somehow.
We can hunt. I have
We
water.
can
I can make water. Tons of water.
Yep,
Really
water's
water.
good. We should get some food stockpiled. So like we have a
A
we have-
larder.
yeah, larder
Is
basically.
anyone good at digging?
No.
I can't dig.
I'm gonna be really good at digging.
I'll see you build a sand pile.
Hmm.
I mean, that's digging. Probably with the sand that was in this hole here.
Probably.
What a team.
What a team indeed. But yeah,
So, right, you freeze the like ground, then we can chop it into blocks and remove it.
Yeah, downtime rules are... I do believe you recover 1 hit point per level per day.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you
Okay,
want to
a couple
use...
of days too.
Yes.
But if if we go to bed the next day without having fought anything, I can certainly take care of those things. I think Dark wakes up after a number of minutes equal to the negative hit points he has, and he's just staggered for the entire time until he actually has positive.
Woo, I have 5 hit points.
Yeah, resting for the tood, resting for the
day.
Resting for the day.
Night.
Aina'vox is still asleep.
You can, of course, decide to just sit in this cave for as many days as you want, but you will eventually get hungry. The rules for that are basically you can go without food 1 day plus a number of hours worth of
I don't want to go without food.
a day plus your con in hours. So most of you
sure
could
Whitey
go
here
for
would
1.5 days.
dislike it if we brought him something too. Can we eat porcupine?
You can certainly eat porcupine, but that is only going to be enough for 1, maybe 1.5 meals in total for each of you.
Do we need 3 meals a day?
I'm going to go for 1 meal a day.
It's a pretty big porcupine. Well,
Basically,
I'd say we eat porcupine.
These porcupines would last you for 1, maybe 2 days if you want to ration them.
I mean, we can wait.
Aina'vox, you gathered a fire. I'll light it.
Please do.
Drink some of the water.
I physically am not allowed to remove the unconscious state while dying like this.
Tiamat walks over the next day, drinks some
You
of the
are.
water too.
You, as I said, you wake up after a number of minutes equal to the negative hit points,
Yeah, but
and you're staggered.
I physically cannot remove the unconscious state.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
from the thing.
Let me help you.
Well, I'm not on full health, remember?
Yes, I know.
I'm on -1 hit point.
You are now on 1 hit point. Fix yourself.
So some
I'm
of you
negative
who are
what?
good at this sort of thing should go out and scavenge something.
After
hunt,
sleeping, I'm still just
and
dying.
I will take care of this one.
Hunting
Let me
for
take a
food
quick
would
look.
be a survival check.
I know a little.
I know
make a nice
a little
stew.
as well.
Soup. Oh, let me take care.
If
of it.
I mean the second day, if Tiamat walks over to the entrance and sort of peers out, what does he see?
You
Surveying
see,
the land.
now that it is daylight, you do see that there's a significant distance between the rise and the forest, kind of as if the forest was too afraid to actually approach the rise. And to the north of your current location, a mile or two, just still in sight range, you do see that there's many rather small 2-legged creatures doing about some sort of business, cutting down trees, being generally very noisy.
Small creatures. How-
2-legged.
We are far up. I think. Regardless, I'll just take
Is
care
it humans?
Yo. Take a
From
little
this
bit of my
distance,
blood.
it's kind of hard to tell, but you could roll a perception check.
I'll stay on top of you.
So,
Onyx will look to you as well. I don't know how exactly you do your healing spells.
he'll wake up probably sensing, seeing a little bit of him having scraped himself a little bit
I'll
under
help
the
Blue.
a little bit of blood sort of running into Onyx's wound, where it hardens quickly around it and just closing it up.
The creatures you see to the north certainly kind of look human. They certainly seem to be dressed.
Savages.
You weren't kidding when you said you had powers for such.
I only have 5 hit points.
So Logan says, "Well, you should feel well better now. I couldn't do it yesterday. There are limits still."
It seems risky to go outside. There seems to be more of the 2-legged humans around up north.
Yay!
If we are indeed going out to hunt, I would rather be in more healthy condition. He looks at his wounds.
You see Onyx first time in the whole day trying to stand up.
He peers over. Good work, distracting the porcupines, Aina'vox. It allowed us to finish them off.
me take a look at you as well.
I
So-
do believe you still have a potion or two.
A little bit of blood in Truax's wound. Him closing it up a little bit.
Tyraxos nods in thanks.
I don't take another one. A little more. He seems sort of slightly weakened by doing all this. Sort of go in and stick his jump into the pool afterwards.
Tyraxos sighs. Food, yes, we need to scavenge for food. A lot. We need a reserve. The more we can find, the better. We have, he looks outside, 6 days until we need to be at that tree on the hill.
Yes.
Do we know where that is?
No. But we made it here in 1 day, so we should be able to make it there in 1 as well. If we take 2, we have a whole day to go and get lost.
Do we have to go through the forest to reach it?
No, along the edge. It wasn't in the forest.
He nods.
If we follow the edge, we should be able to get there.
We should move at night then. The humans won't be able to see us.
Yes.
Peers out. Then I will go and try to get some food.
Now.
Wait until it becomes dark, I say.
So peers out. Maybe the humans have some valuables.
Avonix quietly stalks up behind you.
That would be nice.
Tyraxos looks around.
Smoked ham, perhaps. Or travel bread.
Something spicy. Something dried. Yes, very nice.
Something salted. Like some salted fish.
Salted is good.
Very.
Sits there looking out, dreaming.
I traveled with someone really big once. He brought a whole salted pig every day.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes, I had a whole fort to myself.
I
It was
personally...
A good time.
Tyraxos nods, sits down, looks over the cave. I personally haven't travelled too much. At least not voluntarily. I come from, well, far south, I think. The great deserts of Assyrian.
At least you weren't forced from your home.
I was, though. My sire died in some sort of war, I think. I am not sure. And then I had to fend for myself in the desert. Not easy. For someone like me. I preyed on caravans or some other things I could find, and adventures happened. And then I got sold off. Captured like a beast in a cage and sold on the markets of Katapesh or some other city. I forget the name. Until I was bought by that despicable collection of ooze and vileness that is named Rudolf von Jagari. He snorts. He tried to break me as a pet. I showed him that I wasn't so easily broken. You can't. I will not be controlled again. There are no strings on me, my friends. He smiles. And then sort of remembers his current situation, and his head droops a bit.
I don't think I could ever be a pet. I was a travel companion to a great warrior. Whole pig. Should have spread his little arms out to show how big.
Uh-huh.
But enough of me. You're all very much more interesting, I'm sure.
He snorts.
Or rather, those people are, and if they have some nice salted meat or fish. Even some bread or cheese or ale or
We could
whatever else.
We could try sneaking into the camp, although that seems risky.
They usually leave something around.
Perhaps. Does it seem like the camp has guards, Sheep?
From this distance, it's kind of hard to tell, although you do see some of the creatures just kind of standing around. So either they're very lazy or they're actually doing a job.
Just don't get seen. That would ruin our hiding place.
Grunts looking out. And then I guess he settles down to wait for nightfall.
Sure. In this time, Archaics will take a look at that ring, using its spell of Identify on it.
Alrighty.
True.
Can you
Get a
remind me
plus
what
10.
identify does?
Gives a spell
It gives him a plus 10 to his spellcraft to identify things. So a spellcraft for the day. Plus 10.
That I do believe is enough to identify the ring as a ring of protection +1.
Onyx will actually, as you cast a spell, come over.
Sitting
and,
here
watch.
looking at it.
Onyx will curiously just watch you as you do it.
Shining as he moves through the water. Weird hums and tastes that the ring distorts slightly before vision. And sort of nods slowly looking at it, his eyes gleaming. And he lets it fall to the bottom of the pond.
So, what was it?
It is a magical ring.
That much was clear.
Yes. It will grant the wearer, whoever wears it, a magical protection, so to speak. A shield.
Looks at you curiously.
I personally will not need such a thing to stay safe. My own magic protects me in far more powerful ways than that. But perhaps you, since you were struck down quite violently, would require such a protection. Piercing.
I would like such. Plus, I was the one who found it in his dining room. Oh. Looks down in the pool of water where you put it.
Sorry about that. My copy paste didn't work.
Yeah. Grabs the ring with his tail, reaches it towards Volnix. Looks over to Telvaxus. I hope you don't mind.
He is furrowing his brow quite a bit, looking at the ring. And then looking over to Volnix.
You can have more of the spines from near my bed over there if you would like it.
And he says, if that had happened on the run, we would not have been in a good place to take it with us. In this way, he will stay moving fast more, which I think is to everyone's benefit.
Fine.
I'm going to take the ring. Slot it over a claw.
I'll move to the little pile. Oh, your ring.
Mm-hmm.
Protection +1.
Mm-hmm.
That is Rakai's work for the day. He has done much. Healing all of the others. And, well, fixing this ring thing and Making a pool of water that everyone can drink from.
Avonix
Then sleeps in.
Well,
You
he
know-
can make it fresh every day.
It's true.
He doesn't
Avonix
sleep in it, he sleeps by it.
will be careful not to freeze it over.
You know, you can have your own water pool that you can freeze over if you want.
So then, what do you want to do and when?
Right, nightfall.
Someone has to go out and find smoked sausages and
Yeah, at nightfall look for food.
salt cod, right? To take all of their delicious foods. Bring them back here. We don't need to dine on raw animals if we can get them processed nicely.
The one thing the smooth skins are good for.
Yeah, maybe some warm heated potatoes. Making a fire would probably be a bad idea.
Give away our position. It's uncomfortably hot.
And smoke. Maybe there will be bacon there. So are you all going?
I'm not going to let some scratches stop me hunting.
Well, try to hunt for something salty. Maybe fish or dried shellfish or...
I doubt we have too many of those.
I'm sure they eat here as well.
T-Rex stirs, blinks. Yeah.
We're going hunting.
Of course, yes.
I will keep watch here. Bring me home something delicious. You will.
T-Rex looks over to Rex, up and down. Grunts.
I'm coming. I need to run. My running ritual is about to be.
The jog for the day.
Yeah, I need a jog.
And hop.
Whee!
Yeah, at what time of day are you doing this? Night?
Night.
Like 9, 10, maybe.
When it
I
gets
know.
dark.
It's just
After
been-
nightfall, basically.
Aina'vox has just been doing all kind of activities.
I can actually begin to look around for a stone that is big enough to block mostly of the entrance.
Find such a zone, but lifting it is a whole different story.
You know,
Could
he has
try
a
it.
whole night to try. So he'll simply keep trying. Until he can get it to where he wants it.
Give me a strength check.
Being quadrupeds, dragging something is actually
Really good.
we're pretty good at it, actually.
Yeah, you can do it, but it will take quite a while and likely be rather obvious on the cliffside.
Sure, but the others can probably put it in a better spot later when they get home.
So if you've got a higher strength, we'll just ram out of the way. To get back in.
No, having a door is good.
Let's go hunting!
Is it like someone's gonna go, oh, who pushed a rock there? Oh well. That's probably dragons.
So you want to go north towards the encampment.
I mean, we want to go hunting in general. So.
We just want to go hunting.
Oh, just hunting in general. That would be a survival check then.
No salt
You want to
cod.
carefully sneak away and then look for the telltale holes of a mammal stand
You can
somewhere.
try-
T-Rexes would like to actually take a peek at the camp because he's kinda stealthy.
In that case, give me a stealth check if you want to sneak up into sight range.
He wants to take this very slowly. Stick to the dark.
Well, Aina'vox will go hunting
He
with
will,
that.
he
20
will,
then.
he will observe like other guards patrolling around where are dark places, like he can sneak in.
I will do it very simply as soon as you give me a stealth check. You may take 10. You may take 10 if you want to.
Hmm. Yeah, might as well, I guess.
I guess Avonix will come and join you.
Are you sneaky though?
I have just as good a bonus as you do.
Alright.
Okay, if you have the same bonus, then you don't really need to roll for the take 10.
I now have skill points in it.
Let's see. It is night, it is very dark, but you do manage to sneak close enough to get a very good look on things. What you see is most definitely two-legged industry that seem to be focusing on, well, cutting down trees, really, to be used in one of the many caves that seems rather artificial. You see many two legs, some short, some slightly taller, some of them just standing around looking armored with weapons in hand, others not quite so armored, but attacking trees instead. There are some wagons, some piles of logs, and generally a lot of movement, regardless of it being as late as it is.
Is there a supply tent or something like that we can observe?
You don't see one.
Is there cooking pits?
You don't quite see one.
Do you think most of the cooking and whatever is inside that? He points towards the cave.
Perhaps. If
Sneaking
so,
in would be...
dangerous to sneak in.
Yes. I don't like the look of that furry one. He points at the Dwarven Protector too.
There's more of them over there. Points this way.
Yes, if there isn't any easy way to get in, maybe we should just leave it be for now. We don't want to alert them to our presence.
We can get back to the forest and just go hunting.
He nods. We might as well. Is this the closest we can get? Like, without being spotted, we think?
You can try going closer, but this is as close as you feel you can safely get.
To be honest, there's a chance they might see us.
Yes.
Yeah, no, not worth it at this point. Let's go hunt in the forest.
Yeah, we'll go forest hunting, which is already a 20, which is good for food, but we need more.
Haha! 22 for T-Rexes.
I rolled it like a 2 or something. We're running a lot. Oh no, it's a 7. Anyway. You know, the other two are gaining a lot of food.
Yeah, Volnix doesn't find anything, really.
Tyraxus and I guess Aina'vox gather quite a bit, though, of 20 and 22.
Aina'vox and T-Rexes together find 6 units worth of rations, which is enough for 1.5 days.
Woohoo!
What sort of things do they bring back?
Small mammals like badgers and other, whole living things.
We get like
A
a
rat.
pile in the middle or something.
Hey guys, there's a rock in the way of the
Actually,
door, remember?
maybe we can put
Make
that
a
in
food pit.
Yeah, food pit, and then we freeze the food pit.
Just get me.
yeah.
So it stays
Just
fresh.
if you put the food bit next to my bed, it will just naturally freeze.
We'll
See
put
if
it
I can
next
give
to your bed because you might eat it all.
options.
I'll make it.
Fine, I'll just
We make a pit, and then we like have our Volix like touch and like lie on rocks so they're cold and keep the cold, and then we put the rocks, cold rocks at the end of the
dragon
pit.
refrigerators.
Yes, exactly. We make dragon refrigerators.
I can't find any appropriate objects for this, but if you do, just put them down.
We
It's
have
basically the reverse of a fire pit.
making an ice pit.
Mhm.
You cool it.
So you want dead animals?
Like a pile of food, basically.
Yeah, food.
Sure.
Something like that. I think I have a food thing.
Oh, wait, maybe it
This,
didn't.
this is why you have Volnix around there in case you ever need an AC device.
There we go. Perfect.
What is
On
that?
your face.
It's food. Mmm.
But it's not meat. Oh wait, there is some meat.
There's some meat, there's some vegetables in there.
It's close enough, I think.
And
Someone's probably digged up some roots.
eat what we need and freeze.
Sheep.
Yes.
Can you?
What is
I
that?
want my 4 shades of grey by my bed.
Oh,
Right.
you're yeah, right. You're four.
4 shades of dragon.
Dragon.
Shades of dragon.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to rename it first. Shades of dragons. No, just dragon. Can you edit by my? Oh, wait, I can just do that.
Yeah, it's a token right now.
Yeah, but every time I pick it up, it's just really annoying.
If you... Oh yeah, it has sight apparently. Let me fix
Oh
that.
wait. It's also
Also looks like a bush is reading.
little tiny book. I'll just lay it on my bed. Oh wait, I found the perfect token. This is an open book with dragons in.
Oh yeah,
Or like a fold-out picture of a dragon even.
it's the center page of Four Shades of Dragons.
Oh, that's enticing.
That is one conspicuous looking bush.
Is that a line from the book?
Yeah.
Conspicuous bush? Yes.
Aina'vox speaks in her sleep.
Is this shade or shades? I don't remember. Or shade.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Shades of dragon.
I mean, it could be 4 shapes of dragons.
Shapes of dragons? But all the shapes of dragons are great.
Or shades of dragons. Sure. Put an S at the end of that dragon.
Yeah, a cooling pit. A food pile.
There we go. There's my
We need a
food.
pile for stone and wood and gold as well.
It's a book full of pictures of adult dragons. I mean, adult pictures of dragons. What?
Hmm.
Alright.
Ever before we're allowed to see that.
Yeah, I'm too young to see that actually.
Alright, were I?
You know, you can be content with the frozen food.
Yes.
Frozen, like
Well, you eat
wild
there's food?
onions.
you
It's
eat
chilled.
yeah, you eat the food. You eat the food first, then it's frozen off.
Aina'vox obviously brought back vegetables, right?
No.
Okay.
No, she only eats vegetable
Can
if
we
that's the
remove
only.
can we remove the diseased parts?
Oh, sure. We need professional basket weaving, so we can weave her a basket, so he doesn't have to carry it with her mouth.
I say,
I thought about taking an internship as a cook, so I could. But I can't really handle knives
It
well.
would actually make sense that she would be able to make a basket because they really like to make stuff out of wood.
well, anyone have a high intelligence score for basket weaving?
Good joke.
I'm smart.
Well,
I'm not gonna start weaving a basket. Huh? These claws are really not made for that.
Then,
Can Aina'vox make a basket with a knowledge nature?
I mean, knowing how to make a basket and making a basket are 2 very different things.
Well, I think
So-
she would know. The green dragons really like to make stuff out of wood.
so we rest, right?
You can rest if you want to. It's another couple days until you have to be at the meeting place if you decide to go there.
Can I make a basket?
So that's
If you give me a natural 20 on the knowledge nature, you can make a basket.
No, I'll take it up with you. Knowledge nature. Ah,
Not
we
quite.
rest for another day, and Rakaix feels rather ready to go and kill whoever's at our camp who's trying to hide the salt cut from us.
can I try every day?
You can try to make a basket every day if you
Thanks.
want to.
I do.
Reeds and stuff.
Reason tries to make a basket. Let's try it. It's a new day.
How's your disease going, by the way?
No, I didn't make a basket today either. There's just a pile of wood over here. Is anyone sick?
Someone got bitten by the rat, right?
Yeah, but they're saved.
Oh, okay.
They made the save, yeah. Well, if you want to head out at any point, just, tell me.
Well, we need to know where we need to go. Do we need to go and scout for the hill? Or do we know where it is well enough that we can actually just get there?
The way it was described to you is it has been chosen as a meeting place because it's very, very obvious. And it is not inside of the forest.
I mean, Tyraxus will tell Aina'vox and Rakaix about the camp, and the short, stocky ones with weapons and beards, and the other ones with axes. seemingly well defended, and they all live in a cave, maybe. Going close to that seems dangerous, although it's hard to say how dangerous. There's a lot of them, at least.
Aina'vox should still kind of point out that she's still hurt.
I think we all are still hurt.
It wouldn't be a good idea. Well, look at me.
Quite all right. Actually, we could go there and see what they have that we could take.
That's the problem. Most of the things they have are inside the cave, which is guarded. We would need to
How
sneak
many?
inside. Well, at least the 2 at the entrance, but there are a lot of them close by. A fight would undoubtedly draw all the attention.
What if someone was invisible?
He shrugs. Perhaps.
It digs into the water where all the stuff is laying and takes out like the bottle of invisibility.
You have one of the potions of invisibility? Oh, I'm
With
back.
you.
They're both there. Okay, I said I was craving one of them, but okay, that's fine. I'll remove it from my sheet.
Well, while you talk, Aina'vox will ask Volnix if he wants to spare.
To
You want
spar.
a spa.
On a
Sorry.
spa.
A spa.
A spa.
I suppose they can
Oh,
spa.
heated rocks for that.
Get off the rock. Get off the ice.
Oh, heated rocks on the sand.
Yes, and then we could put on and make steam. It'd be nice and warm and steamy in here.
I don't like steamy though.
Okay, well, there can be claws flying here and scales flying as we start sparring.
Didn't we
Just don't
just
hurt
heal
each
the
other
wounds?
further.
We're not gonna hurt each other.
Jonas just lies on his sand pile. Well, I guess we could try to sneak in with the potion. I don't know what we could find inside, though. If we are to sneak in, maybe we should get a sack or something to carry things in, and we can put into the sack.
God, we'll show that we have a sack.
It is filled with water.
No, it was filled with crystals, but now they're all in the water.
Oh.
Because, we kind of used to need a sack for other things.
Did you retreat?
They came over to observe shiny crystals.
Ooh, shiny!
Aina'vox looks annoyed.
I sleep on them.
Do you wanna fight?
Jonas just looks up and down. Oh, fine. Can pass the time.
You need to keep staying healthy, and sparring is one of them.
Put some
Roar!
fish in here.
Rawr.
Oh, that's one hit.
7
mark.
damage.
Yeah, it's sparring, so it's
That would
not.
take half a week to get through.
It's non-lethal you're sparring, so.
At least it wasn't noxious
Non-lethal poison.
Non-lethal poison.
It is difficult to do non-lethal acid.
But it's just
Yeah,
sparring.
we spar a little bit. I mean, we could sneak out. There might be something inside the encampment that might be good for us.
Oh, yeah. Here, White, by the way, check that. I'd help you.
Only 4.
I mean, so who will you roll? It's all.
I can take the 4.
Sure, that works to get that.
Yay! Thanks. It's kind of needed.
Almost as good as new.
That, and then all the water you can drink.
Glug glug glug
Fire
glug
if it
glug.
gets cold as well.
Who's hiding under the
They crawl under the food.
I can't move my token.
Just his tail is poking out from the food
And I
pile.
can't swim in the drinking water.
Now the poo is completely frozen over.
I mean, that's what you wanted, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, but either we keep hunting to get food piled up, so we have a buffer,
Okay, now we have half a day of stockpile.
or
I say we lure some of them away and attack them.
Director shrugs. Sure, but how?
Well, we asked them to come over here.
What?
Well, if you make noise, they will come and see what's going on, and then we can attack them.
I suppose. Hopefully they won't all come along, but I don't think they would. Maybe leaving some tracks that they can follow here. Then we can attack,
All the way
ambush.
in here? I was thinking outside.
No, to the forest edge or something.
I'm sure you will figure it out.
Why do I have to figure it out? It was your idea.
Well, you're good at hiding. Very good. I've seen it myself, or rather not.
But I'm not good at making tracks.
Because you're good at finding them. You're a talented one.
Squints looking at the water pile, or water cave, hole thing. He shrugs again. I mean, we could attack, certainly, but shouldn't we be patched up a bit more first? If we're gonna go, I mean...
Sure, but we can wait one more day, and then we'll have to basically leave the next. Right?
It may be safer since if this place gets found, we may get more dangerous.
So just leave the camp alone, then? The benefits would be, if we take it out, of course, that we will have a lot of food. And whatever
And
else
a
might be
bigger
in the
cave.
Camp. Supposedly, but...
Full of things and shinies.
With the meeting that we may not. Who knows if we're coming back here?
As well, we can take whatever we find with us.
We don't know how deep that cave goes. How many there are down there, actually. They seem to be working all day, every day. So I don't think they are immune to being tired. More likely there's so many of them that they rotate.
Well, we can stay here if you want.
I am just... trying to figure out.
X shrugs. Goes to the bottom to lay a little bit.
Goes back to the sand pile.
I like how we have this reconnaissance here, hot and cold.
Aina'vox starts doing yoga.
Knocks a frozen piece of fruit in the pile out.
Throw something over here.
Aina'vox basically just stops doing yoga and puts it back.
More of the porcupine
Yeah, Tulaxus
snakes.
looked very angrily at that too. And then when she puts it back, he nods.
Yeah.
Did Rakai's ask for some?
You just throw it into the water, like a frozen steak or something.
We'll find a bit and just throw it over into the water.
Sure, you get like an otter.
Avonix just laying down and looking around.
I mean, do you guys want to charge the camp? We certainly can.
Oh no, if you're scared, we'll stay here.
I'm not scared. I'm just saying, is it a risk we're willing to take? Because we're barely healed up, and we don't know what's going to be at the tree. Those porcupines messed us up.
Also, if they find out where the cave is, they might come attack us.
Oh.
Is that fine for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Well, see, at least you can find some more food.
Sure. I'll go and get some more food.
Hopefully I'll find that this time more than just dead rats.
With that check, you find enough food for 2 entire days.
Alright. Food pile grows.
Nope, found more rats.
Volnix, on the other hand, finds nothing. Aina'vox finds barely enough to feed herself.
That was a natural 20.
Yeah.
Mega roll.
Yeah, Avonix is used to like hunting. He's not used to hunting in such a.
I would like to know, how do you hunt? Do you each go individually? Do you go as a group? What do you look for? Kind of, how do you do it?
I mean, we have two approaches. We can basically hunt our own, like sneak around like a cat or something, or we can hunt like a pack of wolves, like we drive prey in front of us and then we pounce. Circle it
I'd
around
say the
and then
wolf
take it down.
part. It's best to hunt in a group. The one is chasing them towards
But if
the other
one mess
two.
up, then everything's lost. While if you hunt alone, if one mess up, then the others can like something.
I would say it
Yes.
probably makes sense that Avonix would actually be like hunting like alone, probably.
Yeah, sure. We
Which is
can
probably the reason he's made no progress.
Tyrannosaurus basically storms like small holes and stuff he finds. Just charges in there, kills whatever is inside, puts it in the sack.
Just head first into small holes.
Yep.
Alright.
get stuck.
Drag out like badgers and
Yep. Whatever else he finds.
cats. And
So with that, you would have food for 5.5 days.
Yeah.
Or at
Yeah,
least
well-
until day 5.5. There we go.
Since we're hunting in the evening, that means we're gonna sleep afterwards, probably.
Does it seem to be always the same amount of guards at the camp, Sheep?
It does seem to be that way. They really seem to be working on something like full time.
Can you show the camp again?
If you want to sneak up there again and take a look, then yes. In which case, I'm going to need a stealth check, unless you want to take 10 again.
I'm gonna take 10 again.
Okay, roll me a perception check as well. Alright. Then, just as you leave your cave, I'm sorry, to go take another look at the buggers up there.
I saw that. Where?
I'll have to move you. But you certainly saw something rushing away immediately as you spotted it. Oops. And then, 1 second, let me show you the camp again. Just going to do this, that should work. Yeah. If you zoom out, you can see that you are rather close to the camp. Your cave, that is.
So one protector over there, one over there, two on the other side of the river. What are they armed with?
From this distance, you can just make out general metal armor, as well as some sort of axe that doesn't quite seem to be made for cutting logs.
Do they seem to be hard to bite? If Tyraxus was to think how to bite such a thing, would it be difficult for him to hit?
I mean, they certainly look like tin cans if you know what a tin can was, but you think you wouldn't have too much trouble.
Well, is it the same ones? The same guards?
That is basically impossible to tell from this distance, if it's the same or if they've cycled.
Did he see the creatures dashing away? Did he get a good look at them?
Yes.
Did he recognize them?
I do believe that would be a knowledge dungeoneering.
Depends what type. Depends on their subtype.
I'm just checking. Knowledge local.
No. Although Rakaiax might know. Tyraxus comes back in. I took another look at the camp.
Uh-huh.
It seems to be 4 guards. A couple of others. And that's not all I saw. outside in the bushes.
A
They're
what?
two small creatures. Lizard-like. They looked at me, seemed very afraid, and dashed off. I get the feeling they were either spying on us or the camp.
Could Aina'vox give an educated guess what the lizard could be?
You could roll a knowledge local check.
Sure.
I guess Avolnix and Aina'vox both would kind of think that the only description that fits to lizard-like things that walk on two legs would probably be kobolds.
Just kobolds.
Yeah.
Tyraxus has a gleam in his eye.
Weak little things.
Yes.
My mother had a bunch serving her.
Interesting. Out of my way, Rock.
Curiously stalk out, wondering what they're doing.
Rock! Get help!
We'll look over to Rakayax.
Help! I'm under the rock.
See if Rakayax looks content.
Try to move the rock.
Tyraxus will actually spend the night in the bushes out here, keeping himself hidden from the camp, but somewhat visible for others might be looking, because he's thinking maybe the kobolds will approach him.
You want to be visible enough to be easily spotted by them.
Yes.
And you want to spend the entire night doing that.
Yes, he's sitting here, looking around. Careful
Wanna
not
do
to be
it
spotted by
alone?
the camp. I think it might be for the best, at the beginning at least. We don't want to frighten them too
Okay.
much.
Well, spending the entire night sitting in a bush, you will find that nothing really approaches you.
Except a dog.
Except the dog, apparently.
Are the tracks easily trackable?
That would be a case for a survival check. Dog agrees. They are certainly not obvious enough to just follow them. You think they are kind of going west, then north, then west again, and it does seem like the little critters have taken a route that makes it intentionally hard for them to be followed.
Yeah. And come back into the cave in the morning, plop down on the sand, yawn. And
Look.
tell them that nothing really happened.
Look to you. Look to a piece of steak. Look to you. Lay down.
Walks over here, grab a piece of steak. Lays down, eats. Thinks of dragon things.
Yeah. Every so often, Avolnix is just giving like a yawn there, like a small puff of ice.
Depending on how proficient the stocky, bearded ones are with their weapons, I think the camp is conquerable.
Aina'vox gets up and starts doing yoga when it's morning.
They have axes, and they have a lot of armor on them, but not impossible to hit or get through, not at all. If we do it by surprise, perhaps take out the one near the opening, then we might have an advantage. If we can get inside and fight in there. Probably, of course, we wouldn't have any time to retreat, really. It would be a fight to the death.
For them and for us.
He nods.
If they escape, they will tell the tale of 5 dragons. We
Five.
know just who would believe them.
A tale of 5 dragons.
One of us might count for 2.
Looks around at the others. Confused. He isn't. Avolnix having no idea what you're saying.
Yes, escapes would be unfortunate. Tyraxos shrugs. I am willing to go with the plan if you are. It is up to you to decide. Looks at the rest of the group.
I look to Vilnix.
I guess we rested, so I can rest.
Yes, you have indeed rested. It is now day 4.
I'm finally at full hit points again.
Mm-hmm.
It was day 7 we had the meeting ring?
Yes, 1 week after your escape.
I suppose that we're not going to be here too much longer since we must travel soon. If they discover the position, it won't be that bad.
So at night then.
What if I take a 20 on making a basket?
The only way you could craft a basket with 100% success would be to invest a point in craft basket weaving.
God damn it.
Or getting really lucky with picking the exact right plants that just basically turn into a basket themselves. But those are very difficult.
And I guess one day I will get a 20 and then I'll have my basket.
Well, for approximately a month.
So then, what is your plan?
Wait until nightfall and then all crawl out, closing the door behind us to kill and murder all the humans. Take their stuff. Stuff might give us something.
Alright. Nightfall of day 4 it would be then. Give me a second here.
Claws are sharp. Sand is eaten. Lightning charged.
Don't put it too far away.
Do some revealing then. You do indeed see that the people in the camp are still, or at least again, at work. Making some progress, although probably not as much as you think they should have made. But who are you to tell, really? There has been one change, though. There is a wagon that wasn't there before.
Shipping away all the goods they have conquered, no doubt. Yes. Good. Making it way easier for us to seize it.
Luckily, we have a Volnix with us, strong enough to push and pull that wagon, I believe.
Volnix looks to you, slightly offended.
Well, I said you were strong.
He is of sturdy stock, that one.
I would like stealth and perception checks.
Are we still allowed to take 10 on the stealth or not?
If you're taking it very, very slowly, then yes.
We are creeping up.
Alright,
Yeah, we're stalking up, so, you know.
I'll do it.
As I said, I've got the same as Tyraxos.
Alright.
Tine gets a +4. I don't think she... Maybe?
Yeah, you said you wanted perception checks as well.
Yep.
Perception check as well.
You reveal some more.
I don't think your perception is working out too well, Drew.
I don't see anything now.
There's a loud squeak.
Wait, where did people go?
You! Tyraxos
found a
rushes
thing.
forward.
The kobold that you find is petrified as you rush towards it,
Quiet,
abandoning any sort of stealth.
What? No, I
No.
didn't. I get into the hide.
But you quickly corner the kobold, who is now, well, just on the floor, really, not sure what to do, even though he is wearing it, or wielding rather, a tiny spear and is kind of pointing it in your direction.
Can I actually sort of his interconic like, shh, be quiet, little one.
Tyraxos looks at Kobold 32 and knows that, yes, shh, quiet. We are friends.
Kobold 32 does not seem convinced. and kind of freezes midway out of the bush into the open. Not
I'm talking
entirely
to
sure what to
32,
do.
I'm talking 35.
You don't want the humans to see us.
Yes, humans bad. What are you?
I am
What
a
a-
dragon.
Tyraxos puffs himself out. Indeed, I am Tyraxos. The mighty blue dragon.
The kobold blinks. And you want to eat kobold?
Oh no. We want to
Kobold
talk
is-
with you.
Kobold is very confused. You are talking with kobold.
Take us to your leader.
But King would not want to see you. King does not like beasts in his cave.
We are not beasts. Kobold.
But you are not kobold.
We are dragons.
Say that again and I will kill you right now.
All right.
Take
You
me
are
to your
kobold.
Now take us to the cave.
I will... No,
Do it! He snaps his jaws.
that would be an intimidate check, I
Sure.
believe.
You don't take the penalty because you're the same size as the creature.
Hooray!
Resist.
No. I strained my jaw or something.
The kobold 32 gets a fierce look of determination on his face, pointing the spear slightly more towards you. No, King would punish me. No, you will never find cave.
Why not?
Oops, that's not right. Because it is hidden.
I bet it's not that well hidden.
It is very hidden. We will never tell you.
I don't believe you.
But
But if it's so hidden, maybe you don't even know where it is.
I do know where it is.
No,
Live
you
there.
don't.
Can you prove it?
Okay, I will let those two bigger as they'll talk to this one. And you see, whisper sort of, no, I am a dragon. You know what dragons are, yes? Big usually. We are very small at the moment. We'll grow very big and then we'll get lots of wealth and power. We can share that with you if you show us where the cave is.
No, dragons
Try to
are
convince them.
something the mad one always talks about, but they don't exist. There's only kobold.
Why don't you take us to him? I'm sure he will give you great rewards for showing that we do exist.
I would like to ask for your compulsion here, because this kobold is definitely weaker than you are, and I think it would be fair to say that Rachax does think that bullying these might lead him to results.
I'll take it. All right, I'll take it for free.
You'll fail it?
Yeah.
Alright, in that case you have to bully this kobold instead of trying to convince it.
Sure. Well, you know, it holds a spear.
It certainly tries to hold a spear in your general direction.
Is that by taking the spear out of its hands with its tail?
Alright, that would be a
Hoping that
disarmed
it's too
combat
stunned
maneuver.
to stop him.
It will not cause an attack of opportunity, but I would still like the maneuver.
All right.
You expertly not only kick the spear with your tail out of its hand, you also just pick it up and leave the kobold standing there completely unarmed.
He'll
and
let the
completely
kobold see
baffled.
that as he picks up the spear, it sort of breaks. The tip sort of rusting and the shaft sort of cracking and breaking and splintering. And he says, "You will show me the way to the cave, or I will do this to all of your bones, little one."
Roll me another intimidate.
Smiling on his lips.
And he looks at the spear that he would like to have right now,
Broken.
and then seems to simply disappear into a crack in the wall.
I should follow them.
And you do indeed spot some sort of a cave. You also hear distinct shouts of alarm coming from within.
Can Tilraxos like grab the kobold here with help of Alvorlix?
Which one? 32?
Yeah.
You can certainly just, make him helpless easily enough.
Yeah. He opens his jaws wildly, snaps it around his little head, and he holds him there in a vice-like grip. And then he hisses, "What is inside the cave?"
Our cave.
Presses
Don't eat kobold.
presses down with his jaws a little bit. Is the leader inside?
Yes. King is inside.
Good.
Looks at Tyrexus with a very hungry look.
Now you will be a good servant to Tilraxos, won't you?
Of course, master. you are new king.
Indeed. Sort of shakes him a little bit to make the point.
I want it starting to look disappointed.
And then he like spits him down on the ground. Like he drags him basically over here, and then like plops him down next to him.
All right. He will obey perfectly.
Good. Now you will follow Tilraxos into the cave and point out if there are any traps. If you fail to inform your new master what is in front of him, you will be severely punished.
There are no traps, master. We just moved here.
Then follow me. Attend your master. As he peers in, looking at Rakayax. Yes, it seems the king is inside Rakayax.
You hear definitive noises of movement from inside.
I think we should establish ourselves.
Yes. But I can't see any further into the cave.
No, I can't either, so I can't move in.
No idea where the walls are either. Alright. Why don't you go in front?
Certainly. Bring that one. Slave, over here. Motions with the tail to the poor kobold to follow.
I will just give you ownership.
Kobold
You own this kobold now.
Yeah, that's right.
the kobold
There
will
you
be
go.
nudged by a Volnix.
I can't.
I want one as well.
Now you should be able to.
Nope.
Teach him to dance and cook.
Why not?
He nods. Yes. Hunt. Gather
I'm making him a
things.
PC. There you go. PC
I-
kobold go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
He's renaming. He's no longer just kobold.
And for, he'll get his name when he earns it.
It's Harry.
Harry the kobold.
As you see, I'm making sure it's flanked for you at all times.
Right, vision. There we go. Are you trying to be stealthy while moving in here?
No, we're sort of prowling
Okay.
in.
As you move there, then you hear shouts, or a shout from within. Stop! In the name of the king! I demand to know what is going on.
Show yourself, king of kobolds.
Come at me, beast!
Ha! A foolish statement. Because I am no beast. I am Tilraxos the Blue, Dragon of the Sands.
And with that, we'll go into initiative.
You drag the kobold friend.
Sweet.
Harry the kobold, alright.
Harry
I
the
was-
kobold.
I was trying to keep him in front of me, but you guys you just would.
Do you want him to take part in the initiative? I will still control him. Also, I just rotated all the tokens
Woo!
by accident.
Sure, he can fight with us.
Time for dance
Alright.
ballet.
It's a dance routine.
If he's in the initiative, he is going to act as he would act. I'm just pointing that out.
I mean, he can cower in the corner. Harry the kobold knows what's best for him, I'm sure.
Harry the kobold
Charge!
will run away as he sees that you are busy.
Bite
Do you
him!
try to stop him?
Yes.
Should I do attack opportunity?
Yes, stop him.
Could I do
Harry
a
the kobold's not getting away.
could I do a trip combat maneuver for us?
Yes, you can.
I'll try to bite him with my Nope.
That is not enough. Harry runs away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He'll come back
You
when
can
he
still
gets
see him because he's a PC. I'll change. You lose ownership because he ran away. Then it's Ratex.
Sure, stay there. Stand a little bit of cover here, and use his divine favor. Yeah.
Okay. From inside, you hear another voice. You beasts come in here and threaten my rule? None shall stand in front of the Kobold King.
We rule here now.
And
He seemed big.
We are true dragons, kobold. Stand before us and oppose us and die. Those who serve shall live and be greatly rewarded.
from inside, you do hear one comparatively quiet voice compared to the king, saying, "Yes, they are the ones. They are the ones. Listen to them. Listen to them." You aren't entirely sure who said it. Aina'vox.
I like that guy, whoever said it. He's getting a promotion.
Stalk up.
That is a very big kobold.
It is
Kill the big
an
one.
enormous kobold
Yep.
for
kill the
a
big one.
kobold.
Stalk up.
And he is in fact wielding,
Is he wielding?
well, things that don't quite seem to fit a kobold, yet he somehow makes them fit. He is wearing leather armor that was undoubtedly not made by kobolds. He is also wielding in both his hands 2 light pickaxes that he's swinging with some sort of proficiency.
Dual wielding pickaxes.
Just continue to stalk closer, staring, trying to stretch his wings, look intimidating.
Alright. This guy. He was considering using a spear, but he would rather use a sling, and so he will. And attack you. And miss terribly. Tyrexus.
Tyraxus stalks forward.
Charge.
You could charge, yes.
Only need to kill the leader.
I know. I am Tyraxus, true dragon. How dare you stand before my might? King
You
of
came in
kobolds.
here, you are standing in front of me!
Silence, slave! He opens his mouth and shoots lightning at the Kobold King.
Alright.
You could at least stand so I can charge.
So the Kobold King opens his mouth and swallows the lightning.
Oops. See my power and despair. Throw down your weapons and serve, and you shall be spared.
Well, this guy doesn't seem too concerned by your threats. Will run forward and attack the one who dared attack his king. For a crit for 2 damage.
The little stone that hits your head.
Yeah. Plonk. Aina'vox.
Charge.
Alright.
Time for the noxious bite.
Yep.
Make the king puke.
I hope so.
Let me give you some more vision here.
It's
Okay.
a great.
That is a miss.
Ah.
Might need to
19.
flank this thing.
Well, take a couple steps back and then shoot at Aina'vox.
Into melee, no less.
And miss terribly. Yes, into melee. That penalty was not in there, but he would have missed regardless. This guy, step forward, shoot at Avulnix. And hit for 1 point of damage.
All those who wish to serve and be true wish great rewards. Join us and fight the false king now. He charges forward to attack the king. Help.
That is certainly a hit for 5
Biting
points
his
of
face.
damage.
He's smiling, he's missing a health bar.
False king, you say? Well, could a false king do this? As he flails at you with both of his pickaxes as soon as I can manage to open an attack frame for him.
Let's see how dangerous he is.
15 points of damage.
2 dead dragons.
Oh God! Alright.
Those are 2 hits for 5 points of damage.
When he gets 2 attacks to the main hand.
Wow, look at that.
Does. This guy here will take a couple steps back and then speak some words, certainly in Draconic, but meaning nothing, basically, as Aina'vox has to make me a will save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorcerers. Sorcerers.
Uh-oh.
That is a failure. You hear quite clearly in your mind the command to fall on the floor in front of the Kobold King, and you will, on your next turn, fall prone.
It is a
Okay.
free action to do it, actually.
Is a free action to drop prone.
Yes. You can act as normal, but you have to be prone. This guy will shoot at Aina'vox.
Who now gets +4 AC due to being prone. Oh, no, not yet.
Well, it's not before on my turn.
That's true.
That is a miss. This guy will actually stagger back, unsure what to do. Look at, let's say, Tilraxis, and do the same thing, speaking words that you can't quite understand. Make me a will save.
Yes. Not having the buttons on my character makes me confused. Will save.
That is enough. Whatever he wanted to command you to do, you don't have to do it.
You
don't even know
cannot
what
command
it
the dragon, you fool! The dragon
I'm-
commands, not you!
I'm sorry, but you have to convince the king, not kill him.
Does the Kobold Advisor have a weapon?
He has a stick.
Can he do tax opportunity with said stick?
Yes.
Okay. I was curious because otherwise I could get round and flank easy.
You can't just go the other way around.
It's true actually. You plan on going after the king as well, Taraxis?
Yes. King needs to be convinced.
Then I'm going to give you this little present.
Grizzly gonna knock him out.
The Onyx will come round. Yeah, he hasn't been. You know, he got knocked out in the last fight. He's not doing it again.
That is a miss.
Poor roll. Why's my bonus? My bonus is really bad with that attack.
Well, the slings seem to do nothing. So
The
this
sling
guy
does nothing.
I have a misc -4 on
will
my
be
attack.
brave and go like this and try to poke Rachayax with a spear. Nope.
I'm considered being prone. That's the problem. Oops.
Oh, you are in fact prone. Yeah.
I'm not prone. But that's why it's minus. There was a -4 on my attack roll.
Yeah, it would still have missed.
Tyraxus stalks closer, looking at the king. How do you deny such might before you, so-called king of kobolds? 4 dragons arrayed before you, and yet you think you can prevail.
All I see before me is 4 large abominations that will soon have pointy things sticking out of their heads.
I will show you abomination.
That is a hit. This guy. He sees his chance with Tyraxis' back turned. Poke him. No,
Tyraxus
Aina'vox.
flicks his
Well,
spear.
as a free action, she'll go prone, and as a move action, she'll get up.
Which will rogue attack.
You have to spend the entire round prone.
Yeah, you'd.
Oh, can someone activate prone on my token then?
So I can't. You only have ownership.
Yeah, you're the only one with ownership, so you have to.
If you don't want to activate prone, just take a -4 on your attack.
Well, I can. Well, okay, I'll do it.
That's easier than activating the thing, it's true.
Well, I pressed active mod.
Let me close the window. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, I'm prone. Can I still attack with my claws?
Yes.
Full attack against him, yeah.
I'll just do that one.
That is certainly a hit for 4 points of damage. Right, this guy here. I mean, he has seen his buddy over there trying to stab someone in the back, so he'll try to do the same thing.
Guys, we have a conga line here.
And not get anything done, of course. This guy will go here and stab Aina'vox.
He is a +4 to hit.
Yes. And get a 9 regardless. From the shadows, more kobolds, seeing things and not liking them. This guy will in fact double move.